4th of July celebration off the rails.
And you couldn't even like walk half this way. I had to go through like a back alleyway so I could like get over there and get to my car.
A massive crowd swarmed the Newport Pier area. Thousands of people packing the streets, stopping traffic and setting off fireworks in every direction, some hitting officers too. Mobs of people ransacked the pavilions, throwing watermelons and cases of drinks out into the street.
The title of this video is Hundreds Arrested After Unruly 4th of July Crowd Draws Massive Police Response in Newport Beach, which is it's like just south of Los Angeles, California. I'm gonna check this email real quick. All right. This video is from CBS News, LA. And let's see what they got to say.
Our other top story, this 4th of July chaos in Newport Beach. Thousands of teens descending on the city in a social media fueled takeover, launching fireworks, blocking roads, and trashing a grocery store.
CBS LA's Lauren Posen is live in Newport Beach, where tonight police say they've made hundreds of arrests. Lauren.
Hundreds.
Over 400 arrests, Leslie. And you know, it's hard to believe that just 24 hours ago, this area was a complete mess. In fact, behind me is that pavilions that got hit during all the chaos. People that were here tell me it was shoulder to shoulder with some crowds setting off fireworks right in the middle.
I should try. I'm not going to say anything.
Of the road.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I was just gonna pause it to say, like, I've been seeing people set off fireworks in the middle of the road for the past probably 3 days. Oh man, 4th of July is crazy. But this? What the heck? Alright, let's see what's going on here. They got horses charging on the beach.
I mean, we're on the beach. Fireworks are going everywhere.
A 4th of July celebration off the rails.
And you couldn't even like walk half this way. I had to go through like a back alleyway so I could like get over there and get to my car.
A massive crowd swarmed the Newport Pier area. Thousands of people packing the streets, stopping traffic and setting off fireworks in every direction, some hitting officers too. Mobs of people ransacked the pavilions, throwing watermelons and cases of drinks out into the street, leaving behind a huge mess.
Everyone's just throwing fireworks up in the air, everybody running, and then SWAT team came out, cops, everybody's like in a surrounded area. More
than 350 Newport Beach officers, along with 17 regional law enforcement agencies, were brought in to help disperse the crowd.
17 different. Okay, so there was Newport Beach PD, as well as 17 other agencies got called into this. That's crazy. What are these kids doing? I bet they're all so proud.
Everywhere, blocking everywhere, and we're like, we don't know where to go at this point.
Lana Stevens.
I mean, it's I hate to choose the youth side at this point, but like, that's fair. But like, maybe you shouldn't have been there to begin with, especially if it's a social media fueled frenzy where you're looting a store and throwing a watermelon all over the freaking place. Like, look at these people. They're animals.
Says she and her friends got caught up in the mayhem and ended up among the more than 400 people arrested.
Well, they put us in zip ties and they split up boys and girls, and then they put us in a van.
The city's public works team, along with neighbors, spent the morning cleaning up the mess. Neighbors came out to help too, taking pride in their city after it was left in shambles. Many say this is not how Newport Beach celebrates and that things went too far.
It just kind of ruined everyone's what was supposed to be a fun night.
Okay, if we're setting off fireworks on the ground that are mortars, that's not fun for anyone. Have we lost our mind?
And the mayor is saying the officer hit by the mortar is okay. She also credits this swift law enforcement to months and months of planning and preparation, and says the city will most definitely be circling this week to figure out how to prevent this from ever happening again.
How did it get this bad? Who thinks this is okay? I'm genuinely embarrassed. Like, this is... I mean, these people are not my age, but this is arguably my generation. This is my state, allegedly. We're setting off mortars. We're shooting Roman candles, blocking the street. I don't know how any of these people thought this was okay. I don't know why people in my generation feel like it is okay to act a fool in public and then expect absolutely no consequences. But then when the cameras come around, everyone wants to tell their story. Everyone wants to be on the camera. Boo-hoo, woe is me. Allegedly.
Lana Stevens says she and her friends got caught up in the mayhem and ended up among the more than 400 people arrested.
Well, they put us in zip ties and they split up boys and girls, and then they put us in a van.
The city's public works team, along with neighbors, spent the morning cleaning up the mess. Neighbors came out to help.
Okay, these people, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even know that this happened, to be honest. I am such a shut-in for law school and studying for the bar and stuff. I didn't even go out. I didn't do anything. I'm very boring. I was mainly studying. But to hear that this happened is crazy. And thank goodness for people like these people who are going out, helping to clean up the community, helping to make this world a better place, because this is so unacceptable. I wish my generation was better, but this is great to see.
Help too, taking pride in their city after it was left in shambles. Amen. Many say this is not how Newport Beach celebrates.
This is crazy, though. I don't care how I don't like how wild these kids are, and frankly, maybe some of them needed to get charged by a horse, but like, this just seems a little excessive. But all these people, they found out real quick, didn't they? They run it. Look at this helicopter getting the whole thing.
And that things went too far.
Jesus.
Just kind of ruined everything.
It's like they did like a maneuver, like cavalry charged in. They got a unit of wing formation right here flowing in behind them. That's kind of
went too far.
I like that. That's
just
tactical.
kind of ruined everyone's.
And then they still got their line.
It was supposed to be a fun night.
And the mayor is saying the officer hit by the mortar is okay.
Blaming.
She also credits
it really
this
sounds
law
like that
enforcement
person
to
was
months
blaming
and
the law
months of planning and
enforcement,
preparation, and says the city will
like the
most
law
definitely
enforcement did a good job
circling
here.
this week to figure out
I did
how
see a
to
couple
prevent this
more
from ever
clips
happening again. Reporting
that I
live in
did want to
Newport
check
Beach,
out
Lauren
because
Posen, CBS LA.
I guess this was a lot more. Oh, wait, hold up. History maybe. Yeah, no, that's the same one. There we go. I want to check out this one. This one's crazy.
Newport Beach waking up to a mess this morning after celebrations got out of control. Fights were recorded breaking out across the city, a lot of them going viral on social media. Witnesses telling us there was alleged looting at businesses, including the pavilions on West Balboa Boulevard. You can see in just a second the food and debris scattered right there on the streets. There was a massive multi-agency response to that chaos. Around 100 arrests were made, and there are reports of multiple officers who were injured. We are working to confirm the exact amount of arrests and injuries, and we will keep you updated throughout the morning. Up to a mess this morning after celebrations got out of control. Fights. Newport Beach.
They're setting off mortars in parking lots.
Newport Beach waking up to a mess this morning. Fights were recorded breaking out across the city, a lot of them going viral on social media.
This is crazy.
Witnesses telling us there was alleged looting at businesses, including the pavilions on West Balboa Boulevard. You can see
absolutely
in just a second the
kicking
food
out
and
this
debris
dude.
scattered right there on the streets. There was a massive multi-agency response.
Jesus. Let's see what NBCLA says.
Illegal fireworks and fights in Newport Beach. Tonight, we're learning much more about what sparked the 4th of July chaos. Officers say they were forced to move in and make more than 400 arrests. NBC4's Tracy Leong has been digging into what happened. She joins us now live with the latest. Tracy.
Yeah, Kathy, about half of those 400 arrests that were made last night were for people who were refusing to leave this area after officers declared an unlawful assembly. Take a listen. Video captured the chaos that unfolded on the Balboa Peninsula in Newport Beach during the 4th of July. You can see hundreds of people gathering inside the pavilion's parking lot, setting off fireworks, throwing watermelons and water bottles at the crowd and the police officers. One officer was struck with a mortar. He was treated and is expected to be okay. Multiple fights also broke out between the crowds of people and the police.
402
and many
arrests.
people were also standing in the roadways, blocking traffic, forcing police
This
to
was
close
posted
down
4
several
hours ago.
streets. City officials say social media posts drew large crowds of juveniles and young adults to Newport Beach late last night, and they engaged in dangerous and unlawful behavior. Police were seen in riot gear ordering people to leave after declaring an unlawful assembly. About 350 Newport Beach police officers, as well as 17 nearby law enforcement agencies, responded last night. The Newport Beach Fire Department responded to about 100 emergency incidents yesterday, including 10 fires, and they transported 44 people to local hospitals, including 6 trauma patients. I spoke to a family who is staying right across from the pavilions. Here's how they described what they saw.
It was insane, mass quantities of kids of all ages. We don't know if they were teenage, we couldn't tell if they were high schoolers. There was a lot of underage kids, a lot. And they were just running up and down. I mean, we kept seeing stuff getting thrown in the air, and we realized later that they were the water bottles that they were stealing from the front of the store. It was just nuts. It was madness.
When the fireworks were really going off, you know, we were keeping a keen eye as well on any kids with backpacks who were just trying to ignite them wherever they wanted to. And there was a few times where we told the kid, hey, not here, you know, do it elsewhere, because like I said, they were low-level explosives and they should be up in the air, but it was pretty chaotic, insane.
Newport Beach police plan to have an increased presence throughout the holiday weekend. The city also says that compared to last year, they had 60 arrests compared to 402 that they had this year for the same time period. Reporting live in Newport Beach, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Tracy, thank you.
6 times increase. Almost 7, 6.7. That's crazy. What is going on? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just disappointed. I think that's all I have to say.